Hello again, everybody. Welcome to Ken Knows Gambling. It is Thursday, December the 4th. Oh, what is this? I don't know. Oh well, I'll give it to the casino. They need it more than I do. Ah! Excuse me. Okay. We're on session number 18 of my strategy that I call the KKG Hybrid. It's Baccarat strategy. Actually, this thing, and we're going to take this strategy to different games. We're going to take it to blackjack. We're going to take it to roulette. And we're going to take it to, craps. I'm gonna take it to craps next, I think. I got a lot of ideas in my head, but who knows? Who knows when I'll do them all, man? I get things in my head, and then I get a rabbit trail. And then I start taking off. But anyway, we're on session number 18. This thing has really done well. And I'm happy with it. Now, don't get me wrong, it's going to go down sooner or later. It has to, just like they all do. Just remember, every strategy will go down. Best bet in all the casino is never to make the first bet, because gambling sucks. Okay, so if you guys wasn't watching me the last couple nights, what I do is when I get into the middle of a shoe, I just stick that there to signify I ain't screwed with them. And it also signifies I'm coming into a shoe. Now, what the reality is, this is exactly where I left off yesterday after that win. Okay? So I'm not burning anything. So it's just like I come up to a half a shoe or 3/4 of a shoe. So I try to signify everything, when you come up to a table, what you might see. I've got some good pocket money over here, and I'm going to save that. Maybe to when we get to craps, I can do some fuck you bets or something. But anyway, we're at session number 18. Let's just go ahead and get right to it. And like I say, 9 out of 10 times I start with player. All right. Let's just go. All right. Who's going to get on the run? Well, it don't look like the player. That is a 2, isn't it? 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, that's a 2. He'll draw no matter what. Uh-oh, there's an 8. 7. But 7 and 2 is 9. So the banker smoked us. I mean, he sniped us by 1. All right, we're going to go up full again. Here we go. Uh-oh, 9 to 5. And the player comes back and sniped us again. All right, full ladder, boink. And the cool thing, too, about this, laddering, whether you ladder blackjack, whether you ladder roulette, red, black, odd, even, or this, other than when the banker wins. Now, there's a 5% house cut on banker that, obviously, I don't pay. But on player, there's nothing. All right, versus like if you do a 4 or 10, whether you lay it or buy it, there's always a vig. So keep that in mind. But on blackjack, there's not. Roulette, there's not. And only banker is there a 5% on this. So I guess we better keep that in mind. All right, there's a big 0 for us and a 3. What's the rule? I've got a sore muscle, I think, because I'm doing everything with this left arm. Y'all go ahead and shout it out. What's the rule? That's right. It's called the 38 special. This will draw on anything but an 8. That's anything. So in this case, that might help us if we can tie him. So he needs to get 7 here to tie. Otherwise, we're toast. Oh, another 9. So I haven't been up to level 4 in a minute. But we are now, buddy boys. We are definitely at level 4 now. There's a 0. There's a 9 back at us. There we go. And don't panic. You know, in Baccarat, level 2, 3, 4. Sometimes 5. If it gets higher than 5, it's unusual. But, you know, especially if you're playing with black chips. Don't panic. Don't panic. All right, there's 4. We come down to 3. And let's hope Banker just runs. Run it, baby. Run it. 9, 10. There's a 4. And there's a 7. He ain't going to draw no matter what. No matter what on a 7. But a 4 and an 8. What is that? That's 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2. That's only a 2. 7, 8, 9, 10. So, Banker wins. Nanny, boo-boo. Down the ladder we go. And we're winning $100 every time we come down this puppy. Now, what is 5% of 300? 10% is 30. That's $15. I'm going to go ahead and start paying. I said I'm not doing the VIG. Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do it like they do. This represents, let's see. Since I'm doing hundreds. Hold on, y'all. I'm going to try to help everybody consider here. All right, so $5 each. Yeah. Each one of these represents $5. All right, on the Banker. It's $5 per 100, right? So I believe that's what they're going to do. They'll just, where you're sitting, they've got numbers, and they'll just stack up little chips until you're done. Then you got to pay it. Actually, since it's $5, there's 3 of them. Let's do it that way. All right. All right, there's a 3, there's a 6. What's the rule? 6 or 7. Oh, there's a 6. So now he's got a 9, which is going to torch us, but that's 6. Now, at least it gives him a chance on a 6 or 7. That's the rule. So 6, no, didn't help him. We're going to lose. But it gave him the opportunity. All right. Player, go up to level 3. There's a lousy 3. Okay, there's a 0. He'll draw no matter what. 3 turns into a 3, and 0 turns into a big 9. We got torched again. So we lose 3. Go back up to 4. Alrighty. There's a 6 versus a 3. We're down to that, but he's not going to draw. Therefore, pay attention. We are not in that 38 special. Yes, he's got a 3, but he ain't drawing. So he's going to draw just because it's a 3. All right, so 3 and 9, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We got torched again. Okay, we're in a pretty good chop now. I ain't seen 500 in a while, but I'm damn sure seeing it now. There's the big 9. There's a 0. All right, so we get that 500. And quite honest with you, this is also a lesson. What happened? Now remember, this is the same fucking shoe. Same everything that I was playing from yesterday. And then I won my 3 whatever and I bailed out. This is what would have happened if I would have continued. This is another lesson of bailing the hell out. I mean, you know that woulda, oh I coulda, oh I coulda. Screw that. This gambling is now all about the bird in the hand. Most of the time is worth 2 in the bush, 3 in the bush. It's a fact. All right, 4, here we go. Whoops, that goes here, this goes here. Do that. And then this goes here. 7, 8, 9, 10. We got a 3 over here versus a 2. He'll draw no matter what. 3, 4, 5, 2, 4, 5. There's your tie. 7, 8, 9. There's a 5 versus a 5. I think they say statistically a tie will happen in a shoe about 4 times. It's a 9.5% chance of winning or hitting a tie, I think. But they pay 8 to 1. So 9.5, 10.5% chance. Any particular hand of, we'll just call it, this is actually a 10 to 1 that it won't, but they only pay 8 to 1. Just another way they get you. All right. There's a big 0 for us. That's what we needed. Versus a natural 8. Smackaroony. All right. But here's the part. When you go from 4 to 5 to 4 to 5 to 3 to 4 to 5 to 4, you're winning money and you don't even know it. That's, oh, we lost. We got to come over here. That's the cool part about a ladder. A 0. I'll split them, dealer. No. Versus a 2. 0 draws. Gets another 0. 2. We maintain a 2 and we win. 2 over 0. Okay, we get our 500. Like so. Come down to 4. And we need a run. Oh, hold on. I won 5 here. $5. That's $25, right? I could pay that. I'm just 5, 10, 15, and then 5% of 500. Yeah, 25. I just put the money here and pay it at the end. Once I get my rack back. That's how we'll do the banker. All right. Oh, my God. There's an 8 versus a 5. It's over. We lose the 4. Come back to 5 at least. That's why I like player. When I used to play player all the time and just do a ladder just with a player, no big, no 5%. But as I'm showing you now, you never know who's going to do the run. We've had both of them have good runs. So that's why we play the way we play. There's a 0. Natural 8. All right, let's get on up there. All righty. There's a 6 versus a 5. He's not drawing. He will. 9. Nope. Now it's in that bad chop, y'all. It's in that bad chop. I can probably go another 3. Oh boy, 0. 4. What's the rule? That's right. 2 through 7. That's a 2 through 7. So that means he has to draw, even though this is what freaks people out. Since he has a 4, the rule is third card, 2 through 7, he has to draw. Well, you could think, well, hell, man, he's not beating him there. It doesn't matter. That's the rule. So he could fuck himself up right here. He probably won't, but he could. So 3. And he did. That rule is designed to help the banker, but in this particular case, he zeroed out, which is good for us. But that's the rule. That is the rule. Check me, Google me, whatever. Anyway, no vig on this one, so we're going to get 7. This is a battle. We get 7, come down to 6. Come on, player. Let's go on that run that you know you want to do. There's a natural 8. That a boy, player. That a boy. Eat your Wheaties, man. That's how that's done. Come down to 5. And we got our 1. Where's our... Oh, that's out there. So, if we can come down just a little bit further, man, we're going to be okay. There's a 5, and there's a 6. What's the rule? Okay? Just remember. I guess there should be a different way to remember. But 0 through 5, he's going to draw a third card. Remember, everything, almost everything he does is based on the third card, not the first 2. Right? But a 6, he has to have a 6 or 7. On a 5, it's 4 through 7. And on a 4, it's 2 through 7. And on a 3, it's anything but 8. So, I know it's... All you got to do is write that down. Matter of fact, when I get done with this, I'm going to have you write this down. And then when you play it, even if you go play it in a real live, you can have cards and all sorts of shit on a baccarat table. Just, have it there so you can check the dealer. Here's the thing, and I told you guys this a long, long time ago, 5 years ago. You want to have perfect knowledge. You want to have the knowledge of the game. It's not that these dealers are going to screw up on purpose. They know, they do so much of this every day. But it's nice to know what the rules are, just in case, because I've seen little YouTubes where the pit boss has to come and they have to back everything up, and they go, oh yeah, you fucked up. All right, so good to know the rules. Anyway, at 5 hits, this has got to be a 6 or 7. It is a 6. That means he's going to draw. Can you believe this? He's got a 6. That's the rule. He has to draw because that's a 6 or 7. But what does this give him? 5. That only gives him a fucking 1. 8, 9, 10, 4, and 7 is 1. I mean, he could fuck himself. But this is the rule. He has to hit that 1. That's the rule. Take a peek. 5, he has to draw. 6, the rule is 6 or 7. It's a 6. Now he can draw. He probably won't fuck himself, but a 1. But he could. And he did! A 1-1 tie. That's where the rule fucked him. Fuck the banker. Yeah, it helped us a lot. Ye frickin' ha-ha, boy. There's a 5. There's a 0. All right, come on, Mr. 5. That's all right. We'll take a 5. Don't fuck us. Yay, player. All right, so there's our $500. Like so. Come down to 4. Now 1, 2, there. Our blues are back. All right. How much do you think we're down being up all that high? We're close to even right here. That's why the ladder is so deceiving. We'll look at it here in a minute. There's a 3. Nope, 8. Sorry. Well, we'll lose this 4 first. go back to a 5. Oh, we're going to run out of shoe, y'all. That'll be a first. I haven't won any money yet. I'm trying to get this together. There ain't nothing over here. So this has been a fight. There's a natural 8. All right, then. Back up to 6. I should have turned something upside down. I'm going to have to reshuffle here in a minute. There's a 7 versus an 8. Hey, maybe we just go down today. It's possible. Back up to level 7. I know what I'm going to do. On the next loss, I'm going to reshuffle. You're sitting there with a ladder up to level 7, and they restart. You're like, motherfuck. There's a 1. There's a natural 9. That helped. So that gives us 7. We'll come down to 6. We'll come down to 6. And on the next loss, we're going to shuffle again. Oh, how much was that vig on that? 700. $35 more. Fuck me. 25, 35. All right. All right, here we go. There's a 3 versus a 5. What's the rule? 4 through 7. He's got a 3. He stays at 3. That is not a 4 through 7. Therefore, he'll stay, he'll win. Sometimes the rules help. So we're going to win 6. I'm down to 5. Again, next loss, I shuffle. But right now, let's see if we can. There's a 2, and there's a 4. 2 through 7 now. He's got a 2, but he has a 4. He has to draw 2 through 7 on a 4. It's not a 2 through 7. So he will not draw. So he's got 8, 9. That's a 3. We're going to beat him by 1. Yes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Drop it to 4. And now let's just see where we're at, y'all. We may be okay anyway. All right, let me get quarters. See what I'm saying? That ladder is deceiving. I haven't been down to base yet. With that up and down, up and down, up and down. Oh, the ladder, y'all, I'm telling you. All right, that takes care of that. Let me get $50 in reds. I think I owe this another vig. I think I do. Fine, because I just won 5. That's 25 bucks. There it is right there. All right, there we go. Look at this shit, y'all. This is unbelievable what ladder power will do for you. I'm up. Look, I got 4 in the felt. I got 3 here. I paid my vig. You know, when you do a full ladder, full up and down ladder, every time you come down one rung, every time, I'm going to show you here in a minute, you're winning money, y'all. That's why it's so important to watch your rack. And a lot of people, I think a lot of people that play ladders, they get into trouble thinking, oh, I'm on level 4. I got to get down to level 1 before I've made money. That is not true. So now I can pull back all this. I got $600. Okay? And now that's excess. Might as well be a KKG fuck you bet. I'm good. Next loss, I'm out. Okay? No laddering. Now, if I win, then I can do a regression. Up and pull. Which I will. Other than that, it's over. Just in time, too. 8, 9, 10. There's a 4 versus a natural 8. We win. And we'll come down to 50. What's the vig on 100? $5. Let's get... Let's pay that. It's all vig. This is all paid. This is all money came from here. It'll go to the house. 0, 7, 2. He won't draw. That's it. Come on, let's ride this train, man. Let's ride it. Up, pull. We want 50. That's like $2 and something. We won't worry about that one yet. There's a 9. Now we get it. Boom. Doesn't matter. We actually owe this like $2 or $3. Do we care? Not really. But we're going to get $5. He's going to lose that. We're going to go ahead and get $5 change. We're going to pay him 3. We'll keep 2. That's it. It's over. How much? This is why I got to show y'all stuff. All right. This is all of our winnings today. All right. And we never got back to 0. We pushed it to 0 once we got up in money. But we never come down the ladder. Okay. This is how much vig we paid, though. $108 in vig is what we paid. We'd have $108 more sitting over here if these runs and these wins would have come from the player, but a lot of them came from the banker. This is how the house makes money. They could give a fuck less about you and your strategy. Yeah, I took money from them, but they take that 5% every single time. That banker hand wins everything. All the baccarat tables and whatnot. Then you got people that lose. But that 5% really is the only way, because without the 5%, it is so close to 50-50. It's a coin flip. And the tie don't beat you like, say, green does in roulette. Okay? This is a great game. But since I'm betting at the black chip level, starting now, I'm going to go ahead and pull these VIGs. I think it's the right thing to do. Especially some of those times that I only win 300. But some of those times I only win 300. I've done it on the up and pull. Regression, up and pull. It might have been on the play or whatever. But I can't do anything about the past. But I'm going to start paying a banker VIG. You know, I know KKG says we don't want no VIG police. Ain't got nothing to do with the police on this one. This is just, I'm going to do it. I've decided to do it. So maybe I could turn him over. I'm going to pay the VIGs from now on Baccarat. So I'm going to take my VIG police guy and put him over there for right now. Okay. All right. This goes to the house. And this is our money. Obviously, there's $2. It's a tip. And we don't owe no VIG. So I'm going to keep this. That's a $700 day right here. $750. That's cool stuff right there, y'all. All right, but the bank, remember, it only gets $100 a session. If you guys will do that, if it's $50 a session, $25 a session, $100 a session, $500, whatever. If you will only give it what it's supposed to have, because remember, if you lose, you still got to feed it. So, if you give it only what it's supposed to have per session, in my case, $100, and you got that left over, see how fast these will build. See how fast you can get these built up just in case something happens. This is huge, y'all. I know I go over this a lot, but you're fucking yourself hard in the ass with no KY without having some kind of an envelope system and without bailing out and being satisfied early. I'm just telling you. All right. So we got that in there. See, this is how my excess is coming up so fast. So now I can put 400 in excess, and then I can put 250 in fun. That's how I rate them. 1, 2, 3. And now I have to let me clean these up. Actually, there is. There's one of them. 500. 21,050 bucks. About every other time, man, I gotta clean these up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's $1,000 right there. I can look at my rack and tell when I need to do this. All right, what do we got? This is excess, 20,000. Whoops. 21, 22, 23,675 bucks. And I think we're good. I might can get 500 more out of that. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So he's got $5,600. All right, there you go. Let's just do one KKG fuck you bet on a tie. We've had 2 or 3 of them. Maybe there's one more in here. Come on now. A 2. 7. Ooh, this would have to be like a 7, 8, 9, 10. This would have to be a 5, wouldn't it? Oh! Close, but no cigar. All right, I still got 275 in my 4th envelope. And now I must shuffle on camera. Come on out of there, you cop. Go. We'll just shuffle these. Not professional shuffle, you understand. But just, you know, like so. Just get them mixed up some. So we'll mix them up. Now, obviously, I'm doing this for y'all's benefit. And if y'all don't like the way I'm mixing the cards up, well, you know what I do at the end of every show? You know, that particular bet. Insert picture here. Because remember what I said, get these cards out of order, one card, and it changes the whole dynamic of the whole shoe. That's just the way it is. Alright. Alright. So then, I take these, and then I just start mixing them up some. Shuffle these. That there. And we're good now. Put these in the shoe. And now what I'm going to do, so you guys can see it, alright, is this. I'm going to roll. There's a 2. We're going to burn 2. But I'm going to turn these upside down. And we're going to stick those in like that. See if I can get away with that. And that'll let me know. No, I don't actually have to do that, do I? But I can. I need one of those thicker cards is what I need. Let's do this. We're gonna put that in right there. Right there. So we can go to the 8. I can go a few cards after the 8. That's it. That's where we're gonna stop. We're gonna put this right here. This goes here. 6 goes here. This goes back. Here goes back. That was all for y'all's benefit, man. But this is a new shoe. If you don't see any cards in here, this is a new shoe. Alright, so now on my next one, session number 19, I can just jump onto it. Okay? Longer video today, but that ladder, I'm telling you guys, do it. Get some chips at home. Do it. Get some chips at home. Oh, I need to do something. Hold on. I'm sorry. You thought I was going to end. You guys have already deleted the video. All right. Get a piece of paper and write this down. Write this down. As a matter of fact, yeah. Get a piece of paper. Player hits every time 0 through 5. Just draw a line. Player on this side, banker on this side. He stands 6 through 9. Draws every single time on 0 through 5. Banker. Okay, we're going to say if. These are the rules. If the player draws. If player draws. If player draws. Write it that way. Then on a banker 3, and if the player draws, the banker will take another card if that third card is anything but an 8. If it's an 8, he won't. If the banker has 4 and the player draws, then 2 through 7, that third card, then the banker will draw, nothing else. If the banker has a 5 and the player draws, 4 through 7, and then he'll draw. Anything else he won't. And then if he has a 6, which happened this time, 6, and he draws, then it's a 6 or 7. Now, you could write it under there, if player does not take a third card. Write this down. If player does not take a third card, then banker hits on 0 through 5. Just like the player does. If player does not take a third card, just 2, and then the banker himself will go 0 through 5. Okay. 0 through 2, Banker will hit every single time, no matter what that third card is. 0 through 2. So, however you want to write that. And lastly, I want to show you, I meant to do this anyway, what happens with a ladder. I'm going to start 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I've done this before, but there's 10. You lose. 2, you lose. 3, you lose. Go to 4 and you win. Look, 1, 2, 3, 4. Come down to 3. Lose. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 100 you won. Let's say you win. 1, 2, 3, 4. Come down to 3. Okay? 3, you lose. 1, 2, 3, 4. Uh-oh, don't look now. You're up another 100. Okay, you win. Watch this. 1, 2, 3, 4. Drop to 3. You see? You lose. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then you win. And now you're on casino money. Now you can sit here. You never got, it was 3, 4, 3, 4, 3, 4, 3, 4, 3, 4. You never got back to 2 or 1. But now, 2, 3, 4, 5. You got all your money back plus 100. So, just by going 3, 4, 3, 4, 3, 4. So, don't underestimate that ladder, boys and girls. All right, now I'm done. All right, I just made a long video longer. I'm sorry. I'm done for real. All right, so until the next time, y'all, be great. See you. Bye.